So hello all. So in this video we will see what is bug hunting and what is pen testing. Okay. So first of all, what is bug hunting and what are its goal? So bug hunting, its goal is to find and report bugs in website or application and earn money. So bug hunting is basically about you have to find out security issues, any security misconfiguration or issues in websites or application. It can be your normal website or it can be your Android application or any software, and you have to report it to the company. And in response to those, the company will give you some money. So this is all about bug hunting, bug bounty hunting. So what what types of bugs are covered in bug hunting? So I have listed out few examples of bugs that you can report to the companies. So, so first example is our information disclosure. So it reveals hidden info part of the code. So information disclosure is during the testing, if you find out something, some hidden info that should not be visible to you. Like suppose you find out the part of the code that should not be visible to you. It should be visible to only developers. So it can be a information disclosure bug. And our next example of bug is broken access control. Lets you see or change other users' data. So broken access control is like you can able to see, edit or modify other users' data, and you don't have access to his profile, but then also you are able to access his profile. So this is all about broken access control. And our next example of bug is injection vulnerabilities. So it can potentially give full control of the server to the attacker. So injection vulnerability is a kind of bug in which you can inject or insert some malicious code into the server, which can give you full control of the server to the attacker. Okay, so they are example of SQL injection vulnerability, where you can uh, try to modify the SQL queries to get full access of the server. Okay. So then our bug bounty programs. So what we do in bug bounty? So in bug bounty programs, we will find bugs and report them to the company to earn some reward. And these rewards are called bounties. So we find some security issues or security bugs in the company and report them. And in response to those reports, the company will pay us some money. These are called bounties. So what are the flexibility that you will achieve in bug bounty? So flexibility is choose target. You can pick any website with bounty programs. So in bug bounty, you have freedom to choose any website which are providing or which are running these bug bounty programs. So they have some set of rules you have to follow during testing their applications or websites. So after following that, if you find any security issue, you can report them to those companies and they will give you some money and work anytime. And another flexibility of bug bounty program is that you can work anytime, test whenever you want. You can test for security issue according to as per your availability, as per your free time. There is no fixed time for any bug bounty thing. Okay. So focus, and also another flexibility of bug bounty program is it provides focus, like specialize in the bugs you like. You can try to find the security issue or security bugs in which you have more skill, in which you are comfortable to hunt on. So you can try to find the security issue, like suppose if you know SQL injection better than XSS cross-site scripting, so you can look for SQL injection vulnerabilities according to your skills. So there is no limitation of uh, focusing on different kind of bugs. You can focus on the bug which you find comfortable to work with or in which you have more skills. Okay. So what is pen testing? So The goal of main pen testing is test a specific target website or app for security. So pen testing is with permission you have to find some security issue in target application or websites provided by the companies. So you have to test those specific target which are written in the pen testing document that you have to test for this target only. You cannot uh, try to hack into or try to find some security issue out of the scope of document provided by companies. Okay, so steps. So steps in pen testing are you have to find bugs, you have to identify your vulnerabilities using your skills, using automated tools. You have to identify the vulnerabilities, and after when you find those security issues or security bugs, you need to try to exploit bugs. Use these bugs to gain access or control. After finding those security issues or bugs, you need to try to use how you can use that bug like attacker, like a hacker, to gain access of the server of to gain access to the server, website or application of that company. So you have to try to hack or compromise that bug to gain access to the system or environment of the company. So what are limitations here in this pen testing? So limitations involved are fixed target. You get assigned a specific website or app. So as I have mentioned, you get a in scope rule, in scope document. So you have to find security issues mentioned in those document only. You have to look for security issues in scope websites or applications provided by the company. So there is time limit also. So in pen testing, the company will provide you some time frame also in which you have to find those security issues and exploit, and you have to generate a report. Okay. Thereafter, the next limitation is complete testing. Check for all possible vulnerabilities. So like in bug bounty where we can focus on one specific bug which we want to test. Suppose I am good in SQL injection, so I will look for only SQL injection. But in pen testing, you have to look for all possible security issues or vulnerabilities present in their system, website, or application. So you have to do comprehensive testing in pen testing. Okay. So key differences between bug bounty and pen testing. So bug hunting, you have freedom. You have freedom of picking your targets. You have many targets, so you can choose which you like and which find you and which finds to you more comfortable. And there is also no time limit in bug hunting, so you can work according to your availability and according to your free time. And type of bugs, as I have mentioned, in bug hunting you can look for the bugs in which you are more skilled or which bug you want to look for. Okay. Objective, so objective of bug hunting is you have to find and report bugs, but it is not necessary to exploit them. You can just stop there. When you found a bug, you can just stop there and report it to the company. They will give you money if it is more critical. Okay. Or if it is fine, and if they think that this bug should be fixed and it is high severity, critical kind of, so they will give you money. And in pen testing, the limitations are assigned targets. So in pen testing, you have to hunt or you have to find security issues on specific targets provided by the companies. And there is also deadline concept also in pen testing. So within the deadline, within a given amount of time, you have to find those security issues and try to exploit those and generate a report for the company. Okay. And also you have to look for all possible vulnerabilities, all possible security issues that can be present in their environments, application or systems. So it is comprehensive testing also. Okay. So objective of pen testing is to exploit vulnerabilities to demonstrate security issues. So after you find any security issue or vulnerability, you have to try to compromise that bug or try to compromise their environment by exploiting, by using those security issue, so that you can demonstrate it to the company that it can be attacked by hacker also. Okay, so now our next topic is website. So basic concept of website. So a website, so why we need to learn this basic concept? Suppose if we in the future, if we learn about website pen testing or bug hunting, so these basics should be familiar to us. Okay, so website, so a website is a collection of web pages accessible via the internet. So it is collection of web pages. Website is a collection of web pages which you can access through your internet, through your browser, through your mobile phone, through your laptops. Okay, server, so a computer that hosts the website and serves it to user. So server is, you can think like server is a computer in which this website has been installed, or these website files are stored in those servers, where from where these files and websites web pages will be serving to the users all over the world, or in your local network or over the internet. Okay, and web server, so software that delivers website files like HTML images to users browser. So it is same. So web server is software that deliver website files like HTML images to users browser. And web application, so web application runs on the server, processes data and perform tasks written in languages like PHP and Python. So you can think server, and inside those server there are, so server is a computer, and inside those computer there are some applications, some web applications installed. So these web applications will run on the servers, which will serve to multiple users in the internet. So whenever users use some input, so this web applications handles those input data and do some processing and perform tasks. And these web applications are written in PHP, Python, other languages. So database, so database, it is main storage part of the application. So when we use web application in server, so web application only processes the data, and server, it hosts and serves to the user. But where should we store our data? So it all are stored in our database. So database is basically used for storing data, which can store information like user information, various, suppose it is shopping website, so it can store product details, and it can also store your username and passwords. So how it works, so how the combination of these all concepts work. So the web server, so web server is host and send website file. So web server is a server that host and send website file. So suppose I am a client, I am using my mobile to serve a shopping website. So I am requesting some product. So this web server will serve me different products, different shopping product files. Okay, and web application. So it is same. So web application is handles and processes data. So suppose I enter, I suppose in a shopping website, I ordered two t-shirts. So this web application, it will fetch my input data that I'm trying to buy two t-shirts. So it will take my input and calculates and do some processing on those data. Suppose it can provide me the price of two t-shirts that I'm trying to buy. Okay, and also it basically handles and processes data. So database, it is storing and retrieving data for the application. So database is our storage part. So suppose if you're logging in, trying to log into a shopping website, and suppose user enters user ID and password. So this web application will handle those user ID and passwords and try to match my user ID and password with the password stored in that their database to check if I'm entering the correct password or not. So this is all about our bug hunting, pen testing, and web server. So thank you guys. If you like my video, then consider like, comment, and subscribe. So I will try to make a new video in more explainable way. Currently, maybe you are not getting my point completely, but I will try to improve it day by day. Okay. So okay, thank you guys. Thank you all.